Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Small Couch Reviews. It's your boy Sam.
It's your boy Joey.
So, if you are a blurred or a nerd into pop culture, or just go on the internet, then you might have seen the news that everyone's been talking about coming out of San Diego Comic-Con about the Marvel Cinematic Universe, with Robert Downey Jr. coming back, but not as Tony Stark Iron Man.
Oh, goodness.
Coming back as Dr. Doom. Whether he will be Victor Von Doom or Tony Stark, a variant of Tony Stark who becomes Dr. Doom, you don't know. All we know is he'll be playing him in the 5th Avengers movie, which is slated to come out in 2026.
Yes.
I think it is.
Yes. I think. Hold on. I know they announced both Doomsday and Secret Wars on the same time at San Diego. So I don't remember.
Now, Adventures Doomsday. So with this news, Jovi and I, I'm sure there are tens of thousands of videos talking about it.
Right.
We want to give you guys our opinion of it. I think we're both on the same page. We're a bit apprehensive, but I will let Jovi say what he needs to say. But I have two things I really want to say.
Yeah.
Number one, I don't know if you know this. Dr. Doom is my second favorite comic book character ever. Oh. After Superman, it goes Doom. It's not Batman. It's not Wonder Woman. It's not Spider-Man. My second favorite comic book character is a villain, and it is Doom.
Yeah.
I loved his Secret Wars when he became God Doom. I loved him before that when he was He is the reason I like villains, because he's so smart. I remember there's a Thor comic. I think it was It's a Thor comic right after Civil War where Thor's human alter ego, I think his name was Donald Blake. I forget what his name was. But anyway, he was attacked by these robots. And the thing is, nobody could trace where these robots came from. Yeah. Like Reed Richards, nobody knew where these robots came from. So because it was so impossible to track, it meant only one person could have made it, and it was Doom. I'll never forget that. Yeah, like his genius was like a detriment to him. But anyway, I love his character. I love what he is. He's not evil for no reason. He did start off as being,
that's
a little bit kind of a jealous douchebag, but he's evolved since then.
Yeah,
to the point where he was even Iron Man at one point. He became Iron Man when he took over for Tony Stark. So I love the character, and I say all of that to say I don't like. I'm not sure. I take it very hard or personal, I guess. I want this character to be done right, and I'm very nervous about it, man.
Yes,
like it's Victor Von Doom. Like he's a certain type of character. I don't want him to be snarky and funny all the time, and I know Robert Downey, to no fault of his own, that's just what he is.
Yeah,
so that's the one reason I'm nervous. The second reason, let's say he's good. Let's say he's a good Doom, or even if he is a good Doom, I should say.
Right.
And the movie's great and the story's great, which I'm sure they're going to have something. There's going to be some sort of emotion there when people see the face of the greatest hero now being a villain. I'm sure that's going to play a lot. But I have to say, Joey, it still reeks of desperation to me. Like, if the Marvel Cinematic Universe today was at the same spot it was in 2019, I don't think this announcement would have been made. That's my personal theory. I feel like this was an act to try to bring people back, to make them be like, hey, we have a draw for you. This is Robert Downey Jr. I feel like it's a pivot and not that it was planned.
Yeah.
And that is something else that makes me nervous. I just wanted to say that.
Saying that, the simple fact that Russo brothers are signed on for both films is another oh shit, we can't do this without the original, what made the original films good, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, you can, but y'all chose to be money hungry, and we talked about this in our last video. Like, y'all did this. Disney, you did this, and now you're trying to backtrack. You had a cool villain. Kang was a cool villain, but just no fault to his own. Jonathan Majors chasing white women. It ruined something that could have been really cool. But we know Kang and Doom, they like this. So they're going to try to make it make sense, right? Now, Robert Downey Jr.
Well, Jovi, real quick. I don't know that they would have gone with Kang anyway. Ant-Man and Wasp: Quantumania, the response to that was tepid. It was not good
because it was bad.
And Jonathan Majors Kang in that movie was great, but they killed him. So I'm like, I don't know if it would have worked anyway, but go ahead. I just
this whole variant thing is again. All right, so like, I mean, that's a good segue to allow me of saying like, okay, Robert Downey Jr. is not going to be Victor Von Doom. He's just going to be a Doctor Doom. Like he's going to be something like that. But there's no way, no how in my mind I'm going to say this is going to be the Doctor Doom for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. This is to get you excited about him being the ultimate villain when he was the ultimate hero, because Doctor Doom is the ultimate villain.
Wait, say that again? You say he's not going to be?
I don't think that he is actually going to be the Doctor Doom that we anticipate him to be. He's going to be a variant, bro. I don't think that they're going to make. There's no way that he's going to be the Doctor Doom for the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe. Like Secret Wars, there's going to be somebody else is going to have to take over. Like I don't.
I see. You're saying there's going to be another Doom played by somebody else.
Yes, that can really play the role, because it's like the first thing you do is give me an Iron Man pose in a Doctor Doom costume.
Bruh, for them to march him out the way they did, if they bring him in for a one and done, the fans will never forgive them. Like, nah, they're not going to do that. They're not going to do that.
It's like, but how? Like, I love Robert Downey Jr., but I don't see him being able to do this role. But you and Matt are way more like, I love Doctor Doom. Like, I had a Doctor Doom Johnny Blaze shirt, back in the day, and I still own it. Like, it was one of the coolest things ever. It had all his stats on it, and you're like reading his stats, you're like, oh my gosh, Doctor Doom is as powerful as the Hulk. Like, you're like, why the heck? Like so I enjoy the character, and I enjoy the fact that he's not bad to be bad, or he's just evil to be evil. Like, he has everything about him. There's a reason, and he's tactical, and that is cool. That's not Robert Downey Jr. Robert Downey Jr. is fun and quick, and it's just, that's what I get. Even some of his serious roles, even his role in what did we just see? He won the best Oppenheimer. He was still quick and just direct. That's not the same. I'm not getting that feeling. So cool, but bro, I don't think, even if it's a one and done, I think there's going to be some type of transition, because every single thing we've seen is all about space, time, variance, timelines. Loki's controlling all this. This is not Victor Von Doom. That's not Victor Von Doom.
He might be, and he's probably going to have some sort of, Fantastic Four coming out. They're probably going to throw him in there in some sort of post-credit scene.
Exactly. So that's what I'm getting at. I don't have any much more to say. Like, hey, cool, do it. Do y'all try to save this? Try to save this. That's cool. I take it. I take it for what it is. But I in the deepest pits of my body, am like, there's no way that that's like, that's it. Like, it has to be way more to that. But I 100% agree with you that this is a grab. This is like, they're trying to get their fan base back.
I'm not happy with it. Like, I feel Robert Downey Jr. did his part and he died, and that should have been the end of it.
I don't want it. I'm not happy about it. Like, I love him as Iron Man. He killed it. Like, this dude came from literally having no career after having a great career and giving us Tony Stark in live action, right? You can't take that. I feel like you're taking that away from us as fans by doing this, even though we know that there's Tony Stark, that is like, there's comics. Yes, we all know, we've seen it. Like, it's cool, whatever. y'all haven't been using the comics for a while now, Marvel. So why all of a sudden you're going to be like, oh, here's an issue. Remember this, guys? Yeah, but
yeah, I agree. You know, some people might think that I hate on the Marvel Universe because I'm admittedly a DC Comics guy, but
right.
I acknowledge I think the MCU is one of the best things. Like it makes me used to make me excited to go to the movies.
Yeah.
But I also acknowledge it's just like the cash grabbiness at certain points. It's like you gotta rein it back, man. Like you can't. Certain things are gonna trigger people. Now, Robert Downey Jr. is a great actor. I'm sure he can give us a good Doom performance, but in the back of our head, we're always going to be like, "That's Tony Stark's face," that's the thing. That's what you're saying. So that's Tony Stark's face.
Yeah, that's the best thing is the meme. And I'll end with this with Nene Leakes, and she walks in the room and she's like, "Hey, I know you from somewhere." It's like that's what all the Avengers are going to do in this Doomsday. Like, hold on, that's not Tony,
right?
Just like Deadpool did with Cap and Johnny Storm. It was just like, oh, that's Captain America. He's the greatest. It's America's ass. It's the greatest ass. Yeah. But like, no, that's not. That's a whole nother character. And then now you're about to do that with Iron Man.
Yeah, that's wild.
Iron Man, the guy that started this.
Yeah.
This craze that got people to go to the movie.
I feel like so 2026 is 2 years away. 2 years from now, we're going to come back to this. We're either going to look like prophets or we're going to look stupid. So we'll see. We'll see.
I'm telling you, man. And with that being said, shout out to everybody that stuck with us for the last 3 years, because the numbers are going up. And I didn't think that this would happen. And y'all are here to listen to us. So hopefully in 2 years, y'all are going to be like, hey, y'all said it in the comments. You're going to be like, y'all said it, that this is how it's going to go down. So I'm excited to see, regardless, what we always say, we're going to go see it.
I know, man.
Right?
I know. It's what we do.
We're going to go see it. Right? Yeah. Just like with everything. Like, I literally was traveling. You had whole COVID, and we found a way to go see Deadpool, right? You know, we're gonna see these films, but nothing. We're gonna find a way. So, it's just a little disappointing that Disney ruined something that was really awesome, and now they're trying to bring everybody back.
Yeah.
So
that's it. That's all we have, guys. But yeah, let us know what you think about RDJ coming back as Doom right down there in the comments. Appreciate you sticking with us. Until next time, we out.
Deuces.